Hi guys, I'm just leaving Dallas. Actually, it's right behind me in my rearview mirror. You can't see because it looks very white in the background in the window. Anyway, I'm headed home. I have a little part-time job here that you guys, it gives me anxiety just to drive up to the job because there's a lot of people, a lot of things going on. I'm talking about sight, auditory, just sound is crazy there, and it bothers me so much that I can't function. And I feel so bad, y'all. It's like I know a lot of people go through this, and the internet is just bombarded with people and their issues. And we need some help, y'all, because this world, oh my gosh, that fool was flying. And he's, see, this is why Dallas I-30 is always having some goddamn accidents. This guy is speeding through traffic at 95 something miles, weaving, and just crazy. Crazy to see. And this is the kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm headed to the job this morning about 6 something in the morning. Need to be there at 7:30, 7:35. Okay, and there was this just crazy feeling like the last few times that I've tried to do this job. I say tried because I didn't do it, and they just keep contacting me saying that they need help or whatever. It's like it's not like a job where if you don't show up, you can never work there. They seriously want you to work there because they need the help. But I am telling you, it's like I begin to wonder, like the first time it happened, after I've done the job, and the job is easy, it's pie. It's just the fact that you got to be in close contact, and several people are constantly talking. Then because there's an auction going on, it's just mad busy, and it's too much for me. Like the easiest, simplest thing to do, I can't do it because of the surroundings. But anyway, today I go, and I could have been there so early. There's this traffic jam, which, of course, the closer you get, there's an accident. There's ambulances. There's even helicopters. I'm like, I sent the lady a message. I'm in traffic. There's an accident. I'm not going to make it in time. And you guys, it was after 8 o'clock, and that traffic was still backed up. Ooh, it's like a waste of gas, a waste of time. Because no matter what, every time I try to go over there, it's like the anxiety is so strong, but it's also like this feeling like you shouldn't be there. Look at this truck with your big old tail going that fast. I ought to call that number on you. And then he's got stuff in the top of it, and it's coming out into traffic. Just great. So, I'm telling you, people that don't like to drive on the 30, I never understood y'all. Never understood y'all. The 635 I can understand. The 635 is cuckoo crazy. It's full of people that don't. It's like their whole intention for the day is see how many people I don't let get to their exit or don't get off their exit or even enter. See, he's got trash from his truck, and he happens to be going. I'm going 70. God dang it! I hit something. That other car hit it too. He's got junk. If my tire gets flat, it's a blue truck, looks like a dump type of truck, and he's got a cart, some sort of canvas over the top of the trash. He ain't a real trash man, because that's not no. He's probably doing it because he got a truck, and bottles are flying off, and debris. Anyway, if I'm going 70, he going 90, and this is a 75. Usually this traffic is going 80 and 90 anyway. But I'm over here in the two slower lanes because the two fast lanes are riding right behind him. He's right in the fastest left lane with debris flying. Why would I go right behind him? So the stuff that's flying in front of the people behind him, it's toppling over after they done crunched it, because whatever I ran over looked like it was already crunched as well. So my tire pressure hasn't gone down, the light has not come on. But anyway, you guys, I feel like it's more than just anxiety with that particular job, because every single time I get up, shower, get dressed, I'm up 5-something this morning, got in the shower, got dressed, because you can wear a t-shirt and regular pants and tennis shoes, and that's what I got on today, because I know it's right now 77 degrees and it feels like 85. So once it gets around 80 something, it's gonna feel like 90. So I just got on a nice cool t-shirt, which is appropriate for this job. However, I get not just anxiety, but I also get a feeling that it says slow down now. Why? My phone just told me to slow down. I bet you it's that truck up there. So I'm slowing down. I'm not even going the speed limit. What you telling me to slow down for? So anyway, there must be something happening up there. So I dropped back to 65. And anyway, yeah, I can see that truck is curving the bend and whatever. Anyway, what I was saying is, when I approach it, number one, the drive over here to this job is really scary. There's so much traffic. It's flying top speed, and we're going towards Dallas, so it's east, and the sun is coming up. But let me tell you, the sun was beautiful today. At least the sky was. The sun was coming up, but we hadn't seen it come up completely. It was just coming up, and the sky was orange and pink and blue, and oh man, it was gorgeous. I was just grateful to be able to get up, take a shower, brush my teeth, get dressed for this day, and ready to earn some money so I can take care of things. And I was just grateful to see how beautiful the day was, really, you guys. And I was also grateful that I was going to attempt to do this job. I literally thought I could do it. I get there, number one, the traffic accident had me going to be late, and they already are going inside and doing what they have to do, doing the job. I wouldn't have probably been able to work today anyway. And it was bad. I wonder how many people were late to work. I'm sure loads, because it was for miles, and the helicopters started flying over. There were ambulance, there were police officers. The highway was just really bad. So anyway, what do? I says, well, I might as well stay over here and get off the road and do some Uber Eats. So I did 2 orders. The third order had me go to the person's house, but never took me to the restaurant. So I had to call the support and say, hey, it's giving me directions to go to the person's house without picking up anything. I mean, is that usual? So they took it off of my account or whatever and canceled it for me. And because he could see, because he said, first he said, well, let me give you the directions to the customers. I said, nope. I said, that's what it's doing already. I'm pretty much at the customer's house, and I'm thinking this is going to take me to the directions to get their food. And no, it's taking me to the place, because I had stacked orders, and it was just 2. So after I confirmed the first one, it just told me to go to the second person's house. It never gave me directions to pick up the other food. And was I supposed to share the other person's order? I mean, really? So when I looked at it, it had the place I was supposed to pick up the food, but I guess I was supposed to Google it or something. I don't know what happened, but he could see it, and he took it off my account and canceled it, so I wouldn't have that issue, because it just kept sending me to the customer's house. I was like, okay, bye. So anyway, then I went over to Pan African Connection, which they were I wanted to do some Uber Eats in that area and then go talk to the lady and see about, getting the bags sold in there. But I'm on my way home because I went to go get something to eat. I was going to stay in, that's what happened. So when I was over by Pan African Connection, then I went to Bishop Arts. Each place I went to, I started checking like how busy it was for Uber Eats in that area, and it just kept declining. So after like the three that I had, those came one after the other, but it just died. So I'm getting ready to go back home and do some Uber Eats in my area, which is usually always slow anyway. I didn't expect it for Dallas to have a little hot spot, and then that was it. Like, it was weird. And then, so I guess everybody was already at work, didn't need their food, and, whatever. So I'm going to go back to close to home. I love Texas. Oh my gosh, y'all. I love being back, but I'm also ready to get back to work. So I'm so glad that I can work on the paintings for my show that I'm doing in Topeka, Kansas. So, and they're flat, so I have no problems putting those in the car. Those are the cardboard cutouts of the Mama Said characters. So some of them are fabric sewn onto cardboard, and then some of them will be painted on cardboard, and then the third ones will be gonna hopefully get some wood pieces. Oh my goodness. And then I found out again, now when I'm driving around Dallas doing this Uber Eats today, and then going to went to the bookstore and it was still closed. Of course, they weren't supposed to be open. I just kind of wanted to be in that area. So anyway, today is Tuesday, and obviously it is Dallas's trash day, because I kept seeing all this wood and stuff. I'm thinking, that's what I need. But then when I turned around to get some of them, it had a lot of nails in it, and I didn't want to deal with that. And then I kept seeing more and more, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's what I have to do when I get back to Kansas, is find out when the trash curb pickup is for not just the trash cans, but when people are throwing away wood and furniture and things like that, things that I can actually paint in for the installation art show, right? So that was good. I did have a job that I was supposed to start today, orientation in Topeka, Kansas. I did send them a message letting them know that I need to reschedule, and if at all possible, I'll just possibly have to apply. And I didn't get a response. They sent me the confirmation for the orientation. So if they can't rehire me after I reapply, after I already get the job and not showing up, it's just that I had something else going on is the reason why I came home, and I'm so glad that I did. So anyway, that's taken care of, and got to see my baby, and I just want to be here for 2 weeks and then do the paintings on the cardboard that I have. I bought some with me from Kansas, and then I had already some big cutouts. So another thing that I'm happy that I came home about is because I'm going to go back, and it's going to be First Friday and Saturday in Kansas City, and I can now fit my tent in there so I can set up, as well as some of the of all the paint that I got for free. I'm actually getting ready to head home once I do some Ubering and get some more free paint today, because now I can fill up the trunk, or I got some at home that's already wrapped and put in trays so that I can put it in the car and it won't spill over. It'll be in plastic, and it's also in the square bins that I have that can fit nicely in the trunk, and then I have room up on the floor up front and in the back seats here. So I get to bring back my paint, bring back my tent, and also will fit those flat cardboard paintings that I'm finishing Look at that car. I'm going 70. They got to be going 85, 90. Another one. And another one. And another one. They're just coming. Okay, so anyway, before this cuts off, I've been talking for 15 minutes. I am still an artist in residency. I had to come home. It's a day trip. It's 8 hours away. And so I'm going back Thursday. I believe that's April 3rd. Anyway, it's the first weekend of April. I'm going back, and I'll be there for probably another 2 to 3 weeks. Then coming back for maybe 1 week or two, and then going back to try to do one whole full month, and I should be done with the things that I'm painting. If not, because I'm also thinking Stephen has a play in June. I'm supposed to be done with my stuff in May and have the installation art show for like a week, because it's in a community center and other people use the community center. So for 1 week in the end of May, knowing that he has a show in June, I might push that back. It will also give me more time, because I'm still trying to get my mind acclimated to not working full time and not having money. I hate it. But at the same token, like, part of my anxiety is just, I've dealt with it by not doing anything stressful. The issue with me driving up to this big old behind job that's easy to do once I get in there, and then just dealing with all those people and the sounds and this, that, and the third, it's literally like a message: stop trying to do this. This is just not something you could do. I got the job at Ross. I did 3 days and got sick. I couldn't even like stand up that long. It felt like I had the flu, so I had to call in, and then I was like, you know what? This is it. I can't. I just can't. I couldn't stand up to do it. I was constantly dehydrated, and I know that I'm dealing with long COVID issues, because there's no way in heck that I felt this bad before I got them that second dose of medication, vaccination that we got, that swelled up my joints, and I didn't even think I had arthritis like that until that second shot. But anyway, I really think I'm dealing with that, because I am constantly dehydrated, thirsty, and having flu-like symptoms. And I used to never get the flu. I remember the first time I got the flu shot, and this was umpteen years ago, and it gave me the flu, and I never had the flu again after that. It was just like, it must have cured it, that shot, right? Fast forward to COVID. I had COVID for 3 days, and I'm thinking, everybody's talking about 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, COVID. I had it for 3 days. So when I got sick after that third day of working at Ross, I was sick on the job at that third day. But my fever had gone down, so I went ahead and went to work. But I was so tired and so lethargic, and just, it was bad. So I was like, oh my God, it's happening. What's going on? Anyway, I no longer work there at Ross. And so the job that I do, or supposed to do today, which is Tuesday, Wednesdays, and then Thursdays at a different location. Every time I drive up there to that big old place, I can't. And then, or something happens on the road, like it's either too many drivers, not enough drivers. You're going way out there, and there's accidents, and the traffic is crazy, because it's like early in the morning, all these darn trucks and people weaving in and out of traffic, trying not to be late. And here I am, like, feel like I'm risking my life just to go and get a small, measly check. But that small, measly check would take care of some things that are crucial to me, So I don't know what to do, y'all, other than to create art and do Uber Eats. I don't know what to do. And I'm being 100% honest, because I wanted to go to Pan-African Connection And she even told me that she would buy my bags wholesale. And I feel like I'm bothering her if I do it now, even though she told me before I should have went the same day. And then the one painting that she wanted to buy for her daughter, when she gave me the number for her daughter, and I told her if she wanted that one because it was on sale, and because she had bought one, and I thought, well, just that one, maybe she could, because she was looking at the one that I told her I went ahead and put on sale, and her daughter wanted it, and so I could sell it to her cheaper. And she said if her daughter doesn't buy it, then she would. But when I reached out to her daughter, she never said that she wanted it or not. And so I felt like I would be imposing if I just go up there and say, hey, you said you was going to buy it for your daughter. Your daughter, although she didn't answer, knew that somebody's tire burst all over the highway. Anyway, y'all, 20 minutes and 57 seconds. This is Denise Diane. I am currently in Dallas-Fort Worth. I'm in Fort Worth already. That's how close it is. I mean, we literally used to live back there, so I'm very close to home now. And close to Dallas. Freaking love Dallas. It was so beautiful to see Dallas and Fort Worth when I came home. What was it, Saturday? No, Friday. I think it was Friday. Yeah, I came home Friday, this past Friday. And then Saturday, me and DJ went to the Dallas Soul Food Festival, as we miss it all the time. And so we went, and it was really good. And then we left because he had to go work, and so we came home to nap. But just driving into Dallas, I was like, yeah, I'm home. I want to rent like a short-time rental in Topeka, Kansas. If I can stay with my friend, I can stay with my family. But I think what'll happen is I will stay with my sister in Missouri and then drive to Kansas to work on my art. And then after working on my art, about 3 or 4 days in a row, I'll go to, Missouri and stay with my sister and work there somewhere to earn funds to fund my art display that I want to have at the center. This artist in residence, hopefully, they'll like the show and I'll be able to sell it, to move somewhere. I don't know, but I just really also know that I got to get back there because my sewing machine is there. All my paintings that I took are there. So I don't have anything really here to sell other than some of my bags that I kept with me, and also a couple of paintings at home, because I literally almost cleared my apartment out of the things that I want to sell in Kansas City for First Friday. So I'll be doing that not this Friday, but the following Friday. Heading back to Topeka, Kansas to get my art, and then going to Kansas City, Missouri, which is an hour away, and doing First Friday and Saturdays there, and hopefully sell so that I can fund the art show that I want to do and be able to pay some bills and eat. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm telling you, this is literally, if this installation art doesn't also prompt some sales for me, and First Friday and Saturday doesn't prompt any sales for me, then I am going to quit while I'm ahead. And I'm still paint, still create things. I might just have to give it away, which I'm going to be doing some giveaways in Kansas anyway, but for the love of painting and creating. I'm going to go home and paint. Well, let me go home and Uber. I'm in Fort Worth. I passed home, but Anyway, I don't know, you guys. Yeah, at this age, you think you should have this life figured out, right? Completely 100%, totally no guessing what you want to do. I mean, there's really no guessing in what I want to do, but is it fruitful and multiplying or satisfying my bills or anything like that? No, it's not. No, it's not. And it would be nice to paint some murals, even bedroom